Hi friends, we're going to do another video today and we're going to make something called Ooblek, or some people call it magic mud. So it is very easy to make with stuff you probably already have at home. Cornstarch and water, that's it. So I looked up a recipe online. It's very easy to make. I looked up a recipe online and it said 2 to 1. So you want to have double the amount of cornstarch that you do water. So if you're doing 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, do 1 tablespoon of water. If you are going to do 2 cups of cornstarch, do 1 cup of water. I'm not actually going to measure it because we've made this a lot in our house. So I'm just going to make it, I'm just going to pour some in and kind of eyeball it and just make it the way that Linnea likes to make it. You can also put food coloring in this if you like. I don't think we need to today. So I poured some cornstarch into the bowl, and now I'm just going to very slowly add some water. So add some water, mix it in a little bit, and see how it goes. Now, Ooblek, or magic mud, has a very fancy, actually scientific name. Linnea, what's that name?
A non-Newtonian fluid.
It's a non-Newtonian fluid. So that means sometimes it's a liquid and sometimes it's a solid. So once we get this mixed the way that we like it,
it's very hard to mix.
It is very hard to mix because of that. Because when you put pressure on a non-Newtonian fluid, it is hard or a solid.
If you like punch it.
And when you take the pressure off, I added too much water. When you take the pressure off, it turns into a liquid again. So here we go. We're going to get this mixed in. Mix. So if you make this, you could make it a different color. It's fun to play with your hands. You could put some, just like we did with that soap, foam soap that we made, you could put some toys in it. You could use some measuring cups and bowls and play with it. Okay, so I have a good non-Newtonian fluid here. Okay.
It's getting away.
It is getting away from me. Okay, so here's what I'm going to show you. So you scoop it up and you can see that it is liquid. It pours like a liquid. But then if you squish it in your fingers, if you put pressure on it, it is hard. So that's what a non-Newtonian fluid is. And Linnea actually found a interesting fact. What did you learn today, Linnea?
That ketchup is a non-Newtonian fluid too.
I didn't know that. So if you don't shake your ketchup bottle, it won't pour as easily as when you shake it up. Apparently, that's why you have to shake your ketchup. Also to mix in the ketchup water, because that's gross. All right, so here is our Ooblek, or magic mud, or non-Newtonian. Is that what the word is? Non-Newtonian?
Non-Newtonian fluid, yeah.
Okay. It sounds like a funny word.
Yeah.
So if you have it in your hands,
it's also kind of sticky.
You can pick it up like it's hard. It's getting on the table. And then you can let it drip. Now, mums and dads, I apologize because Ooblek makes a big mess. Cornstarch is hard to clean up.
Although it's easy because you just need to use a wet cloth.
That's right. It is. It does clean up just with water.
Because if you add too much water, it just dissolves the cornstarch and becomes just white water.
Right. Okay, so there is our Ooblek. Now, I am going to show you 2 things that we did. Stop, please.
Sorry.
That we did with our Ooblek. Can you get me a towel, please?
In the water.
No, get a towel, please. Yeah. All right, so I did 2 things with Ooblek. Well, I did 1 and Linnea did 1. Okay. So, yesterday, I made some Ooblek, and I turned it into a dinosaur dig. Now, you can't really see this right here. There's a little toy in there. I didn't have a toy dinosaur. I had a toy bug. So what I did is I made the Ooblek, and then I put a toy in it, and then I let it sit overnight. The website that I looked at said it could take up to 2 days to dry. Maybe it dried sooner here in Calgary or Langdon, Alberta, because it's winter and it's dry. The air is dry right now. So when you're done playing with your Ooblek, if you want to put a toy in it and then put it into the bowl, and you can see how there's cracks in here. That's how you know that it's all dried out. Because you can see that it started to crack. So now we got some tools. I got a little hammer and a little screwdriver.
We're gonna use it as a chisel.
And we're going to use it like a chisel. And we're going to break this Ooblek apart. And we're going to break out our dinosaur. So this is super fun. Again, mums and dads, I'm sorry. It's going to make a mess. Are you going to play with this later?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to dump out the bits here. Oh no! He fell out!
Uh-oh.
So that was quick. Here, I'll
That was a
break
quick
him out a little
dino
bit more. Break him out, break him out. And there we go. We got out our little bug who was buried in the Ooblek. So now I have a big mess to clean up. But that's okay because it is just easy to clean up with a wet cloth. The last thing we did with some Ooblek, so Linnea made some Ooblek this morning, and then she put it into a balloon and made it into a stress ball. So this is really cool because it feels, if you just put some gentle pressure on it, it feels like liquid, like feels like it's filled with water. But then when you press hard on it, like squeeze it like a stress ball, then it feels hard in there.
And if you squish it like gently and then hard, it like switches like really quickly. It feels really cool.
Yeah, so that's another fun thing. You could make some Ooblek, play with it for a little while, and then either do a dinosaur dig, or you could put it into a balloon and make a stress ball. So that's what we did with our Ooblek or Magic Mud today. I hope that you have fun. I hope that you enjoy this video and enjoy these activities. And I hope that everyone is feeling healthy and able to get outside to play in your backyard now that it's warming up a little bit. All right, have fun, my friends. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.